Hello? Right, okay, you sold Kabak. Well, you know, I'm disappointed that we've lost him, yeah, but I assume we've got a bit of money to work with now, which is, I suppose, really good news. You've loaned him out. We're getting nothing from it. Right, okay. Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Clayts. This is Clayts FM and this is Saving Schalke episode number 2. Before we start today's episode, I just want to say thank you so much for all the likes and all the comments and all the support on episode number 1. I hope you enjoyed it. It seems like you did. We've got more of the same today. I'm going to remind you before we start, please do like the video. Please leave me comments and things. If you find anything interesting, please do subscribe to the channel. And one final reminder, we do live stream over on Twitch too. It's twitch.tv/Clayts. And that's enough of that. Let's get on with today's episode. All right, as you can see behind me then, Ozan Kabak has left the club. He has gone out on loan. We're not going to receive any money for this transfer. A bit like his deal where he's gone out on loan to Liverpool in real life. He's left the club. He's gone to Rennes on our save. But still, we're not going to be able to use him for the rest of the season, which means today's deadline day is going to be even more important. I've had a look. I've been thinking. I think we need a centre-back to cover the first team players. We definitely need a right back and we do probably need a striker too. So today's deadline day is going to be all about trying to get those positions in. We've also got some more games to play and some more fun things too, like press conferences. In fact, I believe that the press conference is about to start now. All right, hello everybody, welcome to today's press conference. I'm ready for these questions today. Hopefully they're maybe a little bit easier than last time to go easy on me and all that. But yeah, no, I think I'm ready. Thank you for all coming out. There's loads of you here today. So I think we'll jump to the first question. Yes, you there. Yeah, what's your question?
Hi Clayts.
Hiya.
No wins from your first 3 matches.
No.
Even the last manager managed to get 1 win. Are you even better than him?
Right. So I see how this is going to go again. Once again, you're not going to make it easy for me. No, the last manager did get a win. However, he did only get 1 win. I've already almost matched his points total. I would just say it's early days. We're going to get a win. We're going to turn this ship around. It's going to be fine. Please do not panic. And please maybe be a little bit less mean to me. This is mean. Anyway, next question. Yeah. At the back there, yeah.
The club have let Ozan Kabak leave for next to nothing. Your decision?
Yeah, Ozan Kabak has left the club. My decision, let's say yes. Let's move on. Next question. Yeah, let's have your question. Yes, please. Go on.
Have you had a haircut?
Yeah, I have. Yes. Thank you for noticing. Let's move on. Next question. Go on.
You played 4-4-2 in your first 3 games. Any plans to do anything interesting?
Okay, yeah, no, I did play 4-4-2 in the first 3 games. We got ourselves 2 points, so let's not criticise too early here. And no, I know it's not the most interesting, and to be honest, I resent your tone a little bit there. Potentially soon, we maybe mix it up a little bit. For now, this is what we need to do. We're doing what we need to do to get points on the board. We're trying to avoid relegation here. So for now, 4-4-2, it might just need to be that way, yeah. Right, final question. I've got a dash. Final question.
Hi Clayts, Tobias Laron here, Virginia Post. You have American sensation Matthew Hopp in your reserve team. Any plans to use him?
Sorry, who? Matthew Hopp. Honestly, I've never heard of him. He plays for Schalke, right? Don't know what to say. I've never heard of him. Sorry about that. Right, anyway, I do have to dash. Thank you so much for your questions today. We've got a very important deadline day to do here. We've got deals that need to be done, so I'm going to dash. Thank you for your questions. See you soon. Just a little look at the squad, by the way. Kilian Ludwig, who is our right back currently, is injured for 3 weeks. There is no other right back in the squad. In fact, I've just promoted Bjorn Liebenau from the second team. He's not very good. He's our only fit right back at the moment. So maybe deadline day, we do need to be looking at bringing in a right back. That's maybe what the priority is going to be right now. I don't really know. I'm going to go and have a look, see if we can sign some players, maybe put together a deadline day montage. Before we do look at deadline day though, one bit of news. I have managed to convince Amin Harit to come back to the first team fold. I wrote him a letter. Okay, I think that should do it. Perfect. Right, dear Amin, I think you are great. You're a fantastic footballer. Please come back and play for Schalke again. I'm not like the old manager. He was an idiot. I'm great. You're great at football. Please help us. Lots of love, Clayts. Right. onwards. So potentially one of our best players is going to be available again. This is useful. Amin Harit then we can bring back into the team. He can play across the front three, maybe on this left-hand side of midfield. I think if I'm looking at the tactic, maybe this left-hand side here. We'll have a think about it before the next few games. All right, let's do this deadline day. Let's see if we can pull something off here. Right back, centre back, striker. Right back, centre back, striker. Right back, centre back, striker. Let's get on the phone. Right backs then, yeah. Dani Alves, he's good. What's he up to? Does he want to... He's 37 and not interested. Right, okay, next. Okay, so no to Dani Alves at right back. Centre back then, let's move on to that for now. Jerome Boateng is the player that comes to mind. He's got all the experience, he's brilliant. He's, you know, he wouldn't be interested in joining Schalke under any circumstances. Okay, strikers? Have you asked? You've already asked about Jambo. Jambo's a no. Okay, understandable. Yeah, fair enough. You're going to tell me that I'm not allowed to sign Jadon Thompson-Brissett, aren't you? Did think so. Okay, so he's a no-go as well. Cristiano Ronaldo, does he wouldn't be interested in joining under any circumstances again. Yeah, I'm beginning to see how this is going. Right. Okay, sure. I'll call you back then. This is proving to be a little bit more difficult than I first imagined. I'll be in touch. All right. Okay. Nobody wants to join. All right, what is proving to be a pretty hectic deadline day. I think we've had some success. I've made 3 signings for Schalke with the very little money that we did have. I've actually chucked loads of our wage budget into our transfer budget. Got ourselves about £6 million to spend, and we have spent it. We have gone for a right back. We have brought in Luis Orejuela, who is a pretty good Colombian right back. If we have a little look at him here, here he is. Here's his attributes. 15 pace, pretty good. Decent crossing, decent mentals, really nice physicals. He's going to be our right back. Probably our first choice right back, to be honest. We're paying him quite a lot of money. We've brought in then Luis Orejuela from Gremio. He's going to be our new right back. Very happy to bring him in indeed. We have also completed the loan signing of the American defender Chris Richards. He is going to be our centre-back cover, which we do need. Chris Richards comes in from Bayern Munich. I think he can do a job. The best part as well, by the way, is that he can play right back too if we need him to. We didn't have a lot in terms of right back cover. We've now brought in 2 new right backs. I'm really, really happy with this. Again, young, 20-year-old American player. Bit of potential in him. Can get better. We've got him until the end of the season. Maybe a little bit longer if we want to extend that too. Chris Richards is in. And then finally, not quite sure how we've pulled this one off, but we've brought in the South Korean striker Hwang Hee-chan, who's going to be our main striker. We've signed him for £4.1 million. It can rise to 10 million. I'm hoping it doesn't necessarily rise to that, but I think he's a really solid player. Pretty good pace, really good acceleration, very aggressive, great off the ball, great work rate, nice finishing too. That's what you want in a striker. I'm hoping that Hwang Hee-chan can score the goals to take us away from this relegation zone. He's going to be put straight into the team now. Today's games, by the way, we are up against Stuttgart, Leipzig and Union Berlin. The league table hasn't changed since last time, but we are currently still bottom of the league. We've got 9 points. We are currently 7 points adrift of Arminia Bielefeld, as I'm told you say that correctly. Apparently I've been added some extra syllables into their name, which, you know, I'll accept it. I'll try and change. Arminia Bielefeld. Yeah, German's coming along nicely. Maybe we'll even do a German press conference one of these days. Stuttgart, Leipzig and Union Berlin. They are the 3 games for today. We'll go away and play them. We'll come back with the highlights and see how we get on. Can we pick up our first win? That has to be the challenge here, really, doesn't it? All right, we're back from those 3 games and we have picked up 3 points, everybody. Yeah, it was 3 draws. It was 3 points over the course of 3 games. We still haven't won a game, but it's a step in the right direction. I'm calling it. 3 draws, no losses. That's good. That is something we can definitely hang our hat on and hope that we can, you know, build on this from here. We started off then in this game against Stuttgart. We went 1-0 up in this. A long throw. It was Salif Sani on the end of it to, you know, give us a lead early on, and we were thinking this is good. And then just after half-time, Wataru Endo scored this beautiful volley before they scored a penalty in the 82nd minute. And I was thinking, we've thrown it away and we're going to lose the game. But no, we salvaged it right at the end. Steven Skribeski, as I'm going to call him. I'm not sure that's how you say his name. Steven though. Got the equaliser, 90+1. We'll take the draw. We'll move on. We had Leipzig at home in the next game. Leipzig are a pretty decent team, and they took the lead in the 25th minute. Sabitzer with the goal, but we were not to be stopped there. Right on the stroke of half-time, it was Hwang Hee-chan putting the finishing touches on a brilliant move, really. We played lovely football in the build-up to this, and he fired it into the bottom corner. The new man for us against his old team, and that was enough to get us a point. We drew 1-1 with Leipzig, and again, especially that one, I think, out of these 3 games, that was one I was most impressed with. I was really happy with that as a draw. But then in the final game, which was against Union Berlin, we drew 0-0. I mean, the highlight of this whole game was Shared Kolasinac going on this run and firing wide. It wasn't great. I mean, it was a non-affair, really. Another 0-0 draw, the second one that we've been, in charge of. But 3 draws. I don't think that's too bad. The table doesn't look great, though. We continue to sit right at the bottom. We're up to 12 points, but Union Berlin are right above us, and we failed to beat them when really maybe we should have done. Maybe we should have taken a couple of chances there. We sit 5 points off the 17th team. We're still 7 points off 15th, which would be outside the relegation zone. There's still work to be done, but I think there are signs that we can do this. I really do. The side, by the way, has been looking a little bit more like this. A few changes here and there, a few things that we have been changing, but overall it's been looking like this. Still the 4-4-2. I might want to change that soon, I'm not sure. But Hwang Hee-chan up front has been great. He's made a fantastic start. 7.14 average rating for his last 5 games, and he is obviously off the mark with that first goal. He is partnering Paciencia up front at the moment. We've got Harrit. He's come back in on this left-hand side and looked lively. Orange-Whalers made a great start since he's joined, actually, at right back. 7.22 in his last 5 games. Very, very solid. Farmer made some good saves without being over the top good. And then, of course, we've got Chris Richards on the bench too, who can come in and cover lots of different players, and he's been really good too. The team looks pretty well sorted. I'm thinking there are signs of shoots of recovery, if you like. However, we still don't have that win. And I'm trying to think, the one common factor that is in place is our assistant managers. Maybe we need to make a change at assistant manager. Rainer Widmeyer, maybe he needs to go and we need to bring somebody else in. Maybe that will get us a win on the board. Right. This needs to change. This can't carry on this way. Hello, is that Rainer? Yeah. Hi, Rainer. Yeah, no, it's Clayts here. I'm really, really sorry to have to do this, but
one person, no person.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the club. I'm gonna have to go my own direction. I thank you for all your service, but I'm gonna need to bring in a new assistant manager. Yeah, sorry about that, mate. Yeah, sorry. Who are you?